Darkest Dungeon OST. So I'm trying something a little different today. This is a Discord screen share that is also being uploaded directly to YouTube at a much higher bitrate, so that I don't have to stream, you know, and I can just play a game in my own time, but also still have a backup of it without having to upload like a 20 gig video. So we'll see how it goes. I might do more of them. Probably not as much ceremony as this, but let's just go. This game up. This is Slice and Dice. So I'm using the Darkest Dungeon soundtrack because this game doesn't have background music. There we go. My camera's here too. Doesn't have background music, but it does have a very cool system. It's a game from itch.io. It was $8. I am on the itch.io launcher here. There's a free demo. No, it's $7. There's a free demo. Highly recommend. Highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. I've played it a couple times and I like it. So, without further ado, let's do a normal run and I'll show you what it's all about. You'll have to bear with me a moment. I'm just double checking that the bit rates are all okay because I'm outputting it a lot to two different platforms at once, so it should be fine. Okay. So this here is a dice rolling game where you build your dice. It's a little bit like that game Dice Forge in a way. But yeah, so the premise is there's like 24s and you just got to get through them. There's like 60 different classes in the game that you can upgrade as you go through. And so what's just happened, let's talk you through what's just happened. We'll kind of explain what the game is as we go. This wolf has rolled a dice and the witch has rolled a dice. So right here we have a witch with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 health points. And the wolf has 6 health points too. This witch has rolled this broom, which has 4 points of whatever it does. So 4 damage and heavy. Targets the enemy with the highest HP. So it's going to target my defender. It's tied with warrior. I guess it'll pick one of those. And we can see that it's targeting by this nice little grey tab that appears, and of course the line across there. So that's going to do 4 damage to defender. That's those 4 yellow dots, 4 damage. The wolf is targeting orange, that's the thief, also for 4 damage, and this is just a standard bite attack. So my thief is going to die. Right, and my defender's going to take a bunch of hits, unless I do something. So I've rolled my dice. 1 damage ranged and melee. So there's actually 2 rows, we'll see that later, but I'll explain that. So I've got a 1 damage attack. I've got a 2 damage block, it's the best I can do right now. So I'm going to lock that in. I also have a 1 damage block, but I can't really do better than that. This is the best I can do here. This is mana. Hang on a minute. 1 damage to all enemies with... Okay, so this is the adept, and this is the ability that they have, which is Slice, which is down here. So if I save up 3 of these, I can use Slice, but I can also use Burst or Restore. I'll lock that in. Burst will let me add 2 block or do 2 damage. Restore is heal under what all eyes. 2 damage or shield do. +1 on max HP. That could be better. We've got a 3 heal, but we can't use a heal right now because no one's actually been damaged yet. I will lock this in for now, play it safe, and I'm going to re-roll these 2 die. Okay, one more time. So that was a crap shot. We got nothing from the thief, but we did get 1 damage from the warrior. So what we need to do now is apply our dice. From the defender, we're going to block damage to the thief so he doesn't die. We'll take these 2 here. We'll apply this to the defender to give them an extra health point. And then I want to start damaging whoever is potentially the worst. I think probably the witch here. So That's 1 damage on the witch, and I'll do another 2 damage on the end turn. And that's the basic premise of the game, more or less. And the dice, as the classes upgrade, the dice get a lot more complicated. There's items you can get and equip, and so let's just run through. Right, we're gonna block again. Can you do more than what you can? Okay. Come on. Okay, I'll take that. Give the warrior 2 extra health points so it doesn't die. Block as well. 2 damage on the witch, and we kill the witch. So that actually cancels the witch's attack. The witch doesn't, while they apply their attacks, like they say what they're going to do, they show their intent. Like the wolf here is going to scratch yellow, grey, and red. They don't actually do their attack until after you've had your turn. So if you kill them, you can negate damage that way as well. So it ends up being quite strategic this way. And you'll see me playing better as we go in, and I start making decisions based on that a lot more. So again, wolf is going for the top 3. But I know for a fact that 4 damage is on the wolf already, so if I can get 2 more damage like this, I don't need to worry about defending because the wolf will die. And we win the first battle, and we get to upgrade a character. So we've been offered either changing the adept into a glacier, or the thief into a dabbler. So what does this do? Thief's original moveset has 2 swords of low damage and 1 bow of extremely low damage and a shield and a null space. This has no null spaces. It has a 4 health heal, much better damage overall, and a magic space. So this is basically just a straight upgrade to the thief. However, we lose the bow. Now what I wanted to mention about the bow before was that you see this rat is further forward. That's the front row. Archers are in the back row. Swords cannot hit the back row until the front row is dead, but bows, magic, can hit the back row. So we'd be losing the ability to do that. However, we only do 1 damage anyway, so I think that's a good upgrade. On the adept side, right now we have 2 blank spaces and a little bit of magic gain. It's a good spell, 1 damage to all enemies, but it's highly likely that we won't get what we need to do it. This is 2 damage, weaken, and single cast, so we can only cast this once. But it makes their dice weaker, so that's kind of good. The real upside is having a block that also gives you mana. Or, what is this? 3 damage and self-heal 3, that's great. 3 damage and pain. You take damage equal to the size value. So this is like a... This is kind of a risky-bisky character. It's probably quite fun, but I'm going to go with the Dabbler for now because a straight upgrade is really more sensible at this point than a kind of weird, risky upgrade. So we get the chance to open our inventory and move items around. We don't have any right now, but I'll get to that later. Also, what is this here? Oh yes, that's the spell that the Acolyte has. Okay. So, archers are pretty nasty sometimes. Already the Acolyte has a +1 here. That means that she's going to take 5 damage. So we need to block at least 2 for her to live. We can mitigate that here. Now again, we can't hit the archers until the rat is dead. So what I might do is aim for that 3. We'll take the 2. And I want a shield. Okay, let's go for it. Definitely take that, it's the best you can get. Okay. Alright, not exactly what I wanted to do, however, we can work with this. Warrior hit the rat. Stack the magic, so you see there's a broken one here. If we don't use this now, we'll lose it. Take slice, bam, That hits everyone for 1 damage. Now we can get to the archers if we need to. We will... So I could either do that and block the warrior, or you can actually undo moves and I'll just demonstrate that. We could undo that and we could go that, and that is that. Makes no difference, the same result, but it's a good way to demonstrate the undo thing. Okay, now we take the appropriate damage. And from here we should be good. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're fine. We just slice and we win, and this time we get an item. We've unlocked something. Blessed Ring, top right. Shield for 300 total, unlocks item. Blessed Ring, replace the right side with shield 1 rescue. Okay. So, that was a kind of little teaser of what items are about. We can either equip an item like this, the leather vest that just gives you 1 max HP, or something like this that replaces dice size. 2 damage and shield 2. Now that's cool and all, early game, but I'm going to click random. That's our third option. Place the middle side with dodge all attacks. Okay, so I don't know if I want to use that, but for someone like the defender's better at defending other people. For someone who has... I'm gonna put it on the Acolyte, because she has the least health tied with Adept. If she's gonna take like 20 damage and she rolls that, she can just dodge it all. Alright, boars are pretty nasty and we've got 2 of them, so what do we got here? Lock that in. What are you taking damage from? The rat and the boar. So if we kill the rat, he will survive. I think I'll re-roll that. I'll keep the defense and I'll go for damage on these 2. Nah, that's useless. We can't use these right now. Okay. Defending just in case. There's the rat. I gotta say that was a risky play that we lost. We can prevent 2 damage by hitting the rat and killing it. Or we can prevent 2 damage by casting this on ourselves. Best play here is, I think, to kill the rat. That, as well as removing an enemy from the pool. I'm going to take a second to just check my upload. Make sure it's still doing what it should be doing. Which is to say, it should be uploading this video to YouTube, and it shouldn't be live, but I've been burnt by that before, so... Moment. Seeing unlisted. Perfect. Looks like this is working. Okay, now then. Great damage on the boar. Adept is gonna need some help here, so we should go for this top boar. That's 3 out of 7 HP. We'll do a block. We'll go for magic and damage. That's great. Defend. Smash that boar's face. Why don't we... what should we do here? We could burst it again. And then we could heal the Adept up. Buy ourselves some more time. Now you may be wondering, what happens if I don't save one of my allies? What happens if they take too much damage and they get knocked out? What will happen in that case is they're removed from the combat immediately, and if you manage to win on the next fight, they come back with half HP. So that is a pretty bad disadvantage, and the worst part of it is you lose a whole dice for that combat if they get knocked out, and so it gets harder and harder to pull it back. It becomes a real war of attrition. We can get around this by just healing ourselves, I think. But the Dabbler is in a bad way. However, the Dabbler can heal itself, and I should be able to put out enough damage to stop the red boar. I can. That's great. So I'll take that as well, and then let's just stack some magic up. Okay, or not. Red boar down. Acolyte's fine. Smash this on the Dabbler. Heal yourself. Perfect. Fend. Why not? End turn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A lot more exciting with some music going on. So we've been offered another upgrade. Now, I adore the priestess. Her raw healing potential is incredible, and she is able to stack magic at the same time. This is also a heal all, which I'd never really used, but what I consider it as being 2 spaces that can be taken up by an item, effectively. So Sparky is also good, but I've never really had a lot of success with the Sparky. 1 damage and 1 mana, 2 damage charge healing. So the idea is you stack as much mana as you can, and then you use Spark and you do a buttload of damage or something like that. The Zap skill is really good, however I prefer the Slice skill that we've got right now, and so I think I'm going to stick with the Adept and take Priestess because she's great. That means I want this space free now. I'm going to throw this on the Warrior because I think he's the weakest link right now. Actually, no, I want that 2 damage. And the Defender is doing a real good job at defending. I just won't wear it. Middle slots usually... So, what I've noticed about these dice generally is your left slot is usually quite powerful. The right ones are normally less powerful. Middle is like second to the left spot, so it's not a great idea to replace it with something that isn't going to be really useful most of the time. You'll notice like all the 2s, all the highest numbers are on middle and left. Alright, this little bar here means 5, so this elf is going to do 6 damage to the Adept. Which is not ideal, honestly. But we need to whittle it down. We should be okay with this. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Give the Adept 3 HP. And block, stack 2 burst, block on Warrior, attack on the Alpha, like that. Normally you would go for the smaller enemies, right? But the Alpha has a dice that can summon more wolves. So until that happens, I'm not going to worry too much about fighting this wolf. I need to stop him from summoning wolves. That might seem a little backwards to some people, but it's just how I like to do things in a game like this. If this is like Persona, that would be a terrible idea. Okay, everyone's getting hit. This is fine. That means the damage is little and spread out, so we can heal everyone for 1 who's taken a damage so far. That only counts for 2 people, though. I want the Dabbler to get damage out, ideally. I think we can take these hits, so why don't we just go for big damage? Absolutely. Alright. Heal everyone that's been damaged. Smash you in the face. Take that. Block the Adept who has the least health. And attack. Let's flash 2. Heal 1 and shield 1 to all dying heroes. Ah, this is actually a really powerful ability for the Priestess. Okay, moving on. I haven't been checking the audio mix this whole time, but I think it's fine. So a little bit more on why I'm doing this, straight to YouTube. I sometimes like to play games in my own time. Sometimes I like to just stream to Discord, and I don't want to be on Twitch and then have to deal with closing Twitch down and then doing all the exporting and then doing maybe a raid and doing all this other stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can do this. So it's nice for that reason. If I'm not particularly interested or I'm not at a particular time slot. That's another thing, right? Sometimes I'm streaming games and I have to stream, oh, it's this game this week, or it's this game this day, or whatever. And I just want to play something else, but I don't want to, like, not stream the game that people are expecting sometimes, especially if it's a requested one. So this is outside of me having to wait for my stream, my allotted stream slot as on the schedule, and then do the actual game that I said I was going to do. This is just me being able to do whatever I want. And also, as a kind of bonus, I can upload it directly to YouTube, and then I could just make it live immediately. I don't have to wait 24 hours. Most of the stuff settings are in there, I just need to do a thumbnail. And what else? There's like, I can upload at a higher bitrate. So with Twitch, I'm uploading to Twitch at like 6.8, because there's a cap of 6.5, I think, for video bitrate. And then I have to export that to YouTube, so it gets processed there, and then it's just even worse quality. Right now, I'm outputting 10,000 kilobytes a second in video bitrate directly to YouTube, which is obviously a massive difference. That's just saved the adept. But yeah, those are some of the reasons. Really. And there's no guarantee I'm going to do a lot more videos like this. I'm just sort of, I've been thinking about it for a while with a lot of little games I've wanted to play. And just not having, yeah, just generally like, I don't want to do more streams in a week. I do want to be able to just do this whenever I want. And not have to wait for those time slots. So that's really the crux of it. Yeah, go on, let's bash one of these out. Remaining armor is gone at the end of the turn. Worth noting. Alright, we got an item. What do we get? Big hammer. Replace the 2 left sides with 5 damage, heavy, and blank. So you're losing one of your powerful slots, but you're gaining a really strong one. However, I don't love that. Replace the middle side with heal 2 cleanse is decent, but I can't see a great use for it either, so random. Oh, now this is nice. Replace the left side with 2 damage growth. Growth is like, if I use this, the next time it will be worth 3 damage, and then 4, and so on and so forth. So, we've got a dude that just does 2 damage right now. Bam. Go. Instant upgrade. Or, we drop it on the defender and then we have a higher damage potential. I like that. Let's go. Right, a heal is no good right now. This is great, I'm going to use that right away, because we don't have anything to heal. We need to mitigate damage. This actually would be quite nice. Let's do that and hope for a heart. No, not what we wanted. That does nothing. Okay. So, how can I deal with this? We could do a slice and get rid of the snake. a better play would be to get rid of... Ah, see, magic can't hit the back row either. I was wrong about that. I was thinking about it since I said it, but I was like, ah, shit. That's not good. I think what we're gonna do here is have to defend the adept and then, yeah. Or... No, there's no difference. Alright, we'll just defend. We'll hit snake. And then... might as well get rid of it. Actually, Warrior gets poisoned. Poison's pretty nasty, but... I'm gonna keep that mana. Now, if you've got a dice you can use and you try to end turn, it'll tell you, it'll warn you. But since I had this dice and no one was damaged, I couldn't use it, so the game knew. That would have been pointless to tell me. So. Slice. Another slice, and 2 defends. Let's try this, right? Done. And look at that, we got 2 options here. This is a challenge. Extra monsters this fight. The reward is 4 empty max HP. Place the top and bottom sides with blank and shield 4. I accept the challenge. Okay, more enemies. And an option to upgrade. So the adept, we've seen frost, we've seen lightning, now we're seeing caldera, the fire version. What is this? 2 damage to all damaged enemies. That's really good, actually. 1 damage and +1 mana. A 3 damage cruel single use. 2 times versus targets on half or less HP. This is a really good upgrade. The warrior could also use an upgrade. That gives him poison attack engage, so that's just 2 damage on full HP targets, kind of lame. That's good, 2 damage and self shield. This is 1 damage to all, and this is really cool. This is a bow with 2 damage that could just instantly take an archer out. And we've got a heavy weapon. I'm going to take the caldera though, that seems really, really cool to me. Oh, wow, we get the reward instantly. I thought we had to finish the fight first. Okay. Well, let's give... So this is like losing top and bottom, but gaining a super good shield. That seems good. And then for HP, it would be nice to stick this on anyone really, so that we could just actually use our heals if we get them. Someone with low health. I'll give it to the dabbler. Oh, sorry, the defender. I've had an idea. I'm gonna do that. Another advantage of me going straight to YouTube is I don't have to stay within my time slot. If I want to play a game for 40 minutes and then stop, which is probably what's going to happen here, I can do that. And I know I'm never beholden to these things, it's really my decision. But, you know, when you're streaming, there's still always something in the back of your head. It's like, oh, I feel like I should for the people that are watching and subscribing, you know? Okay, Quartz has a little thing here, refractive, immune to spells, so I've got to watch out for that. The Witch is probably the nastiest thing on the board right now. A 3 damage. That will destroy the Witch. If I can take another 3 damage off of her before that. Perfect. Defend thyself. 1, 2, 3. Burn the Witch. Let's give the Caldera some more health. End that turn right there. Okay, we'll take the big defend. Rather do damage right now. Oh, what's this? 2 damage to all enemies? Yeah, so the more I can hit, the better. Sure. Defend the priestess. Hit the quartz. I shouldn't have done that actually. We'll hit the rats. Get a rat there. And then who's culling the dabbler? That's this guy. Okay. So what I'm looking to do here is build up the Scald spell. Ah, he's had his dice reduced. He can't do anything this turn. Alright. I'm guessing this is a side effect of quartz that's done this. Weaken, yeah, that's it. I keep getting this great shield, it's amazing. Alright. That burns all the rats. Shield the priestess, heal Caldera. We are back on top, baby. Plus 1 mana on the first turn, nice. At the start of each turn, self-shield 1. Kinda nice as well. What do I want? They're both good. I might just spin for it. Can I still do that? Where's my wheel? Let's have a look. Okay, trick or treat, left and right. Trick. Alright, we're taking the scrying ball. Who are we going to give it to? Anyone, doesn't really matter. Continue. Right. So that's going to give us a nice little advantage. That's all terrible. Reroll. We have to take out the witch and the snake first. Snake ideally. That will be something we can do quite easily, like that. That represents 2 damage. This is sure. Damage. I'll take that. Reroll these. Risky. Nice. Okay, here we go. Two, 4, 6. Get rid of that. Heal the defender. Get rid of that. And then there was 1. You can see why I like this game. It's deceptively complex. And it's also just really fun to think about it. Like the loop is so short. It's like every single turn is a new puzzle to work out, and it's nice. All right, what do we got? The defender right now, it's kind of lame. Bard is pretty cool. Shield 1 all allies. Cantrip, its game 1 reroll is really good. So if that lands while it's rolling, it will give us another chance to reroll. Single use plus 2 mana and then a couple shields, so a very defensive character. I think the Brute might be a better option because it has stun, equal or less HP. If I can stash a bunch of health on the Brute, that could be absolutely devastating. I'm gonna do it. Let's take the Brute. We'll give him the Scar Mask, and then we'll give him not this because that's no good anymore. That would be better served here, perhaps, so that I've just got strong defense. Slime Queen is nasty, so you'll see these little orange marks here. That means that something's going to happen when we get to that health, and this is Summon a Slimer, so it splits up. Really nasty stuff. What we want to do is get it to half health and then hit it with one of these, I think, so... Let's get as many sort of defensive things going as we can. That's perfect. I kind of want to be able to just kill. Little scary, but we'll do it. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, roll that. That has to hit the Slime Queen, which is unfortunate. Give the Brute more health. Defend. Chip away at a Slimewood, I guess. Add some more defense in there. Smack that. This is max HP. Stun an enemy with equal or less HP than you. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he's at 16 health right now. Slime Queen, I think, also has less. I'm gonna defend him. Because if I heal him up, then I won't be able to stun the Slime Queen. And look how much crazy damage she does. It's nuts. Okay. Big damage. I gotta reroll everything. Look at that. It worked. So it's based on the max HP. You had 12, I have 10, 12. So, no, it's equal, isn't it? So we've stunned the Slime Queen. She can no longer do her big stupid damage attack. Orange is getting hit twice. Not anymore. Get rid of that. Heal the defender. Gain a mana. We take no damage this turn. Perfect. So, big heal. I'm trying for stun again. That's fine, we'll take that. So 10, 15 health, needs to be on 7. That's only going to do 3 damage and we can only use it once, and I would rather save it. The reality is, as soon as I knock her down to 3 health, it's just going to take... So 9, 8, 7... We want to get her down here, so I want to be able to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage in a turn in addition to this. There's 3. Five. Good. Okay. Stack our magic up. Use Scald. That's 2 damage to everyone. 3 damage on the Slime Queen who just split up. Get some more health on the Defender. Shield the Dabbler. And this should be enough. Yes, so if we can roll that thing next turn, the Slime Queen is dead. That's what I'm hoping for. So we'll take that and a heal. Take this. No dice. Okay. Big heal. Attack that. Take the Slime Queen down. Get some more mana going. Heal that dude and then heal and defend. Now it gives us the attack, huh? Well, that's some damage. We need to take that bottom one out in one hit. That seems good. See how good this priestess is. She's just constantly rolling these give everyone 3 extra HP dice, and it's extremely good. Should I take the mana? Yeah, it's really the best play here, isn't it? Take a 3 damage thing, and yeah, sure, why not? Let's play defensively for a sec. See, that was kind of a bad play because I killed all the enemies that were doing attacks, and I should have moved that defense onto them instead. It's too late now. These are the things that I gotta keep in my head. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. Long fight this, but it is a boss, I guess. We can finish this on this turn, right? Yeah, we can. Okay. Overgrowth. Activate growth on a single side 4 times. Unlock smelly manure. Growth sides increased by an additional 1 when used. Oh my goodness, that is a really good item. If I can find it. What's this now? +1 to all single-use sites. That would be good for Caldera. Potential 8 damage side. Or Reflective Gauntlets. Copy the middle side onto the top and bottom sides. Would be great for Priestess. Decent for Brute. We could turn the Brute into just a smashing machine with no defense. Really powerful. I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna put them here. There. No, he just bonk. Bonk, man. Nice and easy. Alright, these spikers are really nasty. Look at the damage. It's absolutely crazy. The Brute doesn't have enough health. Because the spiker has 20 HP. We'd need a lot to be able to do this stun. We could stun the imp, but we could also just kill the imp, so... Let's stack a bunch of magic up. Take that, we'll take that, and we'll take that. Alright, let's see. 5 magic in total. So a burst and a... well, Scald will make no difference, it's just more expensive. 2 bursts, save a magic. Give you 3 health, hit you a couple times. Perfect. And move forward. Oh wait, I miscalculated and he got killed. Uh-oh. Well, I guess now you get to see what happens when someone dies. Okay, that was lucky. It's because he hit the spiker and took damage. That's what happened. Right. Forgot about that small detail. Attack or defend? Attack. Figured it was unlikely I'd go for the priestess again, although that was pretty risky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's enough. Sweet. Defender, what are you doing? So currently power is all coming from items, left and top. What is this? Target ally against +1 to all damage and shield sides this turn. That could be good. This is redirect all attacks from an ally to you and self shield free. This is really powerful defense, and this is cleanse. It gets rid of poison and stuff. Can't remember what this does. Revenge damages all enemies attacking the target. I haven't tried Armorer, but I'm gonna go with the monk because he seems really good right now. We'll get rid of cleanse and just have a powerful shield, or should I instead? I could give the priestess a big shield, but that would be a waste. Alright, let's just put the health on monk. I like having the growth sword, I do. What's this now? Rotten. Dies after it takes 4 or more damage in a single attack. I don't have a single attack that can do 4 or more damage. Growth is a nice early one. So yeah, you notice the monk has very little health. This is because he got knocked out on the previous one, so even though he upgraded, he only starts with half of his health. Take that. So take 5 damage and shield 3 is what's going on here. We could also give extra health to the monk, so we could do that. Are we going to be able to kill anything? We could knock out this quartz so that it doesn't completely destroy us next turn. Sorry. Then we can take all of the damage from the dabbler onto the monk. And hit the zombie with a burst for now. I am playing pretty aggressively, generally, this game. How do I play this guy? Basically every side except the X is good, so I might as well re-roll until I get growth. Or a stun. That's immune to magic, so we can only really do 2 damage to the zombie. Spicy. Okay. Monk's taking damage anyway, so I might as well use that. That way he gets a shield and he takes the damage. Hit zombie, get some mana. Heal everyone for 1. Hit zombie again. Heal the monk for 4. Burst the zombie. Risky, but we'll do it. I think we can defend the caldera. So that's a cool dice. That means the zombie will just die because it will take revenge damage. Then Caldera's out of the woods. Brute can stun quartz, and then we can focus on just hitting it as hard as possible. It's immune, isn't it? So it's fine. Bonk. Sparkly Ring, add +1 to basic mana sides, or add pain and +2 to the left side. So we could make something like really powerful but self-damaging, like the Growth Sword or this. It's actually a good idea. It adds pain and +2, so you would block 5. It would shield 5. But you would also take 5 damage in addition to the damage that you take from an ally. Probably not the best play. Go on, let's go random. Place the right side with +4 mana, but -3 HP. This is a cool item, because the right sides generally are empty, so... What do you think? Kinda want to be using that for heals, though. Caldera it is. Oh, I'm supposed to start my actual stream soon, but I guess it's going to be late. Good experiment. Alright. You can do damage. Reroll everything. There we go. 5 damage to each of them. I don't think it'll be a problem. I think we can probably just do that. Alright, what do we got? The Keeper is about resurrecting people. 5 the topmost defeated ally. 3 damage, Death Wish. Double if you're gonna die. This is like could be really good. It's like a Dark Knight. Rescue can be used again if it saves a hero. Extremely good. Or 2 damage and self-heal 2 for the Forsaken. All of the heroes gain 2 max HP, but you take damage. We get a bind spell. I don't like that as much. Let's go with the Keeper. What is this skill? Target ally gains on dying. Okay. Things are starting to get pretty spicy. Rotten makes everyone's health go down by a point every turn. It's the plague mark. What is this? Revive the topmost defeated ally. Don't need it right now. I want damage, but I want damage that can go out everywhere. Right. Undo. He was gonna die, so this does 6 damage now. That'll do a damage to the one next to it when it dies, I think. However... Bam! Look at that! And the Keeper is going to go down, Caldera is going to go down, so it's rough. It's really rough. But we nearly killed the Rotten. I think it might be worth it. Come on, give me something. Who's in danger right now? Everyone? But mainly from skeletons. I might have busted this up, you know. damn it. Oh no, I think it's rip run, guys. I think I've screwed up. Damn it. Well, I had to end soon anyway. I guess maybe if I do this video again next time, you'll see a successful run. But I think I've only won one, so beat that. See you in hell. Undo 100 times unlocks the hero Jester. Ooh, a new hero. Okay. Kill Jester. That's cool. We got to level 12. So we did finish a run last time, but yeah, that's the game. So yeah. I hope you've enjoyed this kind of weird YouTube video. I'll probably do more of these in the future, we'll see. But I have to go now and do other streams, so have a great day, everyone. See you all later.